Hey right guys, Chris from Just Show It, and today we are doing another Q&A, one that we haven't done a Q&A in so long. I miss doing them, and hopefully from this point onwards I can back into doing them like once a month now that I've kind of settled into a new place, and it's something that I always intend on doing monthly, and then I do for a few months and then kind of something comes up and I have to drop it. So I don't know, I do apologise. I haven't got these up as much as I can, or as much as I want to, but hopefully from this point onwards we'll do it, as well as like the films I kind of have seen and in the month that I used to do, and kind of done that a bit differently now as well, so I want to do that. And yeah, these are questions from, of course, the patrons. So if you want to ask your own question, a link to the Patreon page will be down below, which you can ask for next month's Q&A. I'll put up a post specifically asking for questions. So thank you to everyone who is still helping support the channel on Patreon. It genuinely does mean the world, and it means I get to do it full time and do all these fun reaction videos for you guys, and videos like this which I don't even bother editing because I'm that lazy. Before we jump into the questions though, just quickly, tonight I'm actually filming a video with my two friends, George and Bez. Something that we've been wanting to do for a while is actually do like a little podcast, just kind of talking about film and TV and other little things as well, just about our lives. So we're going to be filming episode 1 of that tonight. I don't know when it will be up, but it's going to be on a separate channel to this one, like highlights and then the full video of like the podcast as well. So I'm going to leave a link to the channel that it will be on down below, so if you are interested in anything we have to say about film or TV, then check that out. Like I say, it'll be linked down below. We haven't even uploaded a video yet and we're on like 25 subs, so we've got some people ready to watch it. I don't expect it to do incredibly well, but it's just something fun and something that we want to do. So yeah, that'll be down below. But enough jibber jabber, let's jump into other questions. Okay, heads up though, like any questions that are kind of similar to others, I'll just kind of like skim through, so I don't spend a lot of time on every single question. Because the first one here I can see is, can you react to the show Scandal? It's really good. A lot of twists and turns. I actually think we've had this specific question at least 3 times in a Q&A about reacting to Scandal. I always say I'm open to pretty much every show and never say never to them, but shows like Scandal and Grey's Anatomy and Supernatural, shows that are really, really long. As of right now, it has to be a no. Again, I'm still like never say never on certain things because you don't know, but I've got so many shows kind of ready for this year already. Like Once Upon a Time is the next big long one that I have planned for this year. That shows like Scandal I just don't really see at the moment. Maybe one day though, who knows where I am at this time next year, so never say never, but not right now. So yeah, so that was Jada's question. Then we have Hannah. You said you want to react to more anime. Would you consider doing permanent anime reactions, like how when a TV show ends you start a new one, but do that with anime? That's actually a good question. I haven't read through these, or these are like the first time I'm reading them, but that is actually a good timing on that one, because I finished Avatar 3 weeks ago, still fresh in my mind, still crying about it, you know how it will be. And I wanted to jump straight into Korra from that, but I was like, you know what, I want to do more anime reactions anyway, so I'm going to take a break from the Avatar universe, and I've actually started reacting to Death Note. Episode 1 of that has gone on YouTube and Patreon, I think, as of recording this. And as you say there, it will be that kind of replacing it with new anime as one ends. I don't think it won't be on the extent of like TV shows where I'll have like 6 or 7 going on it all the time. But maybe 1 or 2 every now and then, because the thing I love about anime is, as well, despite the fact that most of them, or not most of them actually, but you do get some masterpieces of anime, but they're just 20 minutes, like how Avatar was as well. So they're really easy to get through, which I like. So yeah, anime is a definite. So good times on that one. Thank you for your question, Hannah. CS has quite a few questions, I think. 1, what's your favourite Skin series and character? The best season is 1 and 2. The best character is Cassie. 2, favourite show you're reacting to currently, or the one that you most look forward to watching? See, I would have said Avatar, but that is just finished, so I can't say that. But right now, maybe... Oh, Jesus, what? I actually really like the pilot episodes to Dark and Sex Education. They were really good. But for now, Stranger Things is finished as well, so I can't really say that. Maybe... Shameless, I think that's really good. The 100 is really good at the moment. So... there's not many, to be fair. There's not, like, I finished like The Society and Avatar, so a lot of the good shows are... Oh, Buffy. Buffy is the best show that I'm reacting to at the moment. There you go. As soon as I saw it, I was like, yeah, Buffy. But Shameless is close. I like Shameless as well. Most rewatched show slash movie. Most rewatched movie is definitely The Lord of the Rings and Whiplash, I feel. Those two are up there, and La La Land. And then TV show, it has to be Breaking Bad and Lost. Those two. 4. Would you consider taking an average of your episode ratings at the end of each season of a show in order to give the overall season a rating? I'd be interested in seeing what your average whole season scores are for Pretty Little Lies and Buffy. See, I've always thought of doing that. We're taking like the rating for every single episode and then getting like an average score for the season, and maybe it makes more sense. So I might try that soon. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Taking an average score for a season of every single episode. It's a good idea, to be fair. I did think about it like kind of last year as well about doing that, but we'll see what people think. Maybe I will do that. And finally, 5. Also, if you ever want to do a one-season reaction of My So-Called Life is Standing Right, I've never heard of that. So, like I say never, but I like one-season shows, that's for sure. Thank you for your questions. C note, back again. In the 100, if Alexa, Rowan, Luna, Finn, and Jasper wins season 5 of the 100, what side do you think they will be on? And if they were in season 6, what kind of people do you think they would be, and how could they have developed through the seasons? Damn, that's a lot. That's a lot of characters. Finn, Jasper, Alexa. All those characters, it's kind of interesting seeing them. All of those characters, even Finn, even though I wasn't the biggest fan of Finn, but he was a great character. Like, he was an interesting one. So thinking of how they would be in the current seasons is difficult. Like, I think characters like Rowan, I think, would always have that kind of bad side to him, but I think maybe he'd kind of come around a little bit to, kind of how Bellamy did, or Murphy more so, where he'd had that bad side to him but kind of turned out to be a little bit good. I think Lexa, if she was in the show right now, she'd mess up quite a bit, and as much as I love Lexa, I think there would be times where she would still look out for herself, and maybe not so much herself, but maybe like for Clark, and not so much what the best plan might be. She might just kind of look out for herself. So I don't know what sides they'd be on, but it'd be interesting to see where they could be. But yeah, also, what would it take for the 100 to move from fantastic to the best of the best? Yeah, because it was so on the tier list, the 100 was very close to being at the top, and I think it could be there by the end of the show if it is consistent up until the end. My only thing with the 100 is I feel like it kind of does this sometimes, where it's like up and down, up and down, up and down, instead of it just being consistently great. So you look at shows like Breaking Bad and it just gets better and better, and Lost, at least for me, again, as I say this all the time, I know people have problems with Lost, but for me that's a show that I just say is consistently fantastic. Still has dips, but I feel like the 100 is doing that a lot. And because some of the characters, noticeably Raven this season, they have like a really amazing story, and then they have one like they are doing right now with Raven, where it's just not that interesting. So I think if it was more consistent, then it would be best of the best. Also, can you rank villains from TV shows in a video and include Blood Rainer, Octavia? This is very 100 centric, but I love the show, but will critique its flaws. Yeah, I think it's safe to say you like the 100, but the 100 is a good show to love, so I am not complaining. A video talking about all villains, I would do a tier list video for that, actually. If there is a tier list video with all, or not all, but like, good TV villains, then I'd do that, but I don't think I'd do a video just specifically talking about them. Maybe in the podcast. Hey, there you go. Wait and see. So yeah, thanks for your questions, Sino. Appreciate them. Can't love the 100, so. Adam is magic. From Avatar, if you were a bender, what element would it be? I would be waterbender. There is so much you can do with water, though I wouldn't bloodbend because I would worry about becoming evil. I'd bloodbend all the way. I'd be like, yo, that'd be sick. But no, I probably won't bloodbend. I wouldn't have it in me. Which one? See, there's a difference between which one I would actually be and which one I'd want to be, because I kind of want to be. It depends if you're in the world of Avatar or in the real world, because in the real world, fire would be pointless. like, you would just cause mass destruction. It'd be kind of pointless. So, in the real world, definitely air, because I'd love to just fly around places. So air, yeah, I'd do air. Air bending. There you go. That's like, I could just fly to Rome. That'd be sick on my little glider. Sorted. I'll probably crash and die, but you know. How do you think your perception will change on pop culture and other shows you've seen now that you've seen Buffy, such as other supernatural shows since they are influenced by Buffy? Not to mention the term "big bad" started with Buffy. Oh, like the big bads every kind of weekly thing. I don't think my perception of things would change too much. I think I don't know, like I do appreciate that Buffy set these trends, you know, like Vampire Diaries and Teen Wolf kind of made them a bit more cliche in other films and stuff like that. So, but I already know that anyway, and I knew that kind of going into Buffy that, oh, I can't really fault it for having the cliches because it was the first show to kind of do it. But it won't really change my perception of things like that anyway. Like I appreciate that Buffy set that standard for teen dramas. But yeah, I think just Buffy's just a sick show, let's be honest. And finally, I would hate I would hate to ask you to react to more shows because you have so many on already. I do have a lot on already, but you could at least watch animated shows like the anime Castlevania and non-anime The Dragon Prince. The Dragon Prince was made from most of the same people who worked on Avatar. They are both short shows with short episodes. Castlevania is actually a maybe. I do, because Castlevania looks very, very short. I have seen the first episode of Castlevania though, so if I did react to it, I'd have to rewatch the first episode. But Castlevania is maybe the Dragon Prince. I'd have to look into, see if it's something that would work on the channel. But thank you for the recommendations. Castlevania is a definite maybe though, because that is very short. I think there's 2 seasons and like only 4 episodes a season or something. So thank you for your questions. CS, current ranking of Buffy characters. Let's just say out of the characters currently included in the opening credits, so Buffy, Xander, Willow, Cordelia, Angel and Giles. I know it's very early in the show to ask this, but I'd be interested to see how your rankings change through each season. Also, I know you're going to put Buffy first, and this is absolutely the correct answer. Yes, out of that list, Buffy is the best character. But yeah, it would be interesting to see how they kind of change throughout the season. So it will be Buffy. I'm near the end of season 2, so as I'm recording this is how it will be towards the end of season 2. But Buffy, Giles, Cordelia, Angel, Willow, Xander, Willow. Xander and Willow kind of up, and you know, it changed every episode with Xander and Willow. But yeah, Buffy, Giles, Angel, Cordelia, Angel, sorry, and then Xander, Willow, we'll say. So that's what it's like for now. I really like Jenny as well. Jenny, I love Jenny. So thank you for the question, CS. Good question. Will you be reacting to Pretty Little Lies the Perfectionist after you've done with Pretty Little Lies? Yes, I'll be doing Pretty Little Lies the Perfectionist. Do not worry. Adam is Magic asks another question. What shows do you watch off camera as not reactions? What am I watching at the moment? I'm rewatching Stranger Things season 3 at the moment. People Just Do Nothing. I'm watching that off camera. I'm rewatching Breaking Bad for the 6th time. I did just rewatch all of Lost off camera, but not many. It's usually just trash TV like Love Island. I'm kind of watching that shamelessly. So not a lot of shows. It's usually just kind of films and then gaming that I do off camera. That's my kind of chill time. But yeah, good question. James MC, what do you think about people hating Tazia Teles because she plays Echo? Oh, okay, she actually plays Echo. I think it's ridiculous to hate any actress or actor because you don't like where their character is. I hate certain characters. I despise characters in TV shows. I would never for once hate the actress or actor who is playing that role though, and I find it ridiculous that people actually do in the real world. In my head, if there's a character you don't like, I couldn't even fathom sending hate to the actress who plays that character. I don't get it. I see it all the time as well on Twitter. It baffles me. It really does. I understand if the actress or actor is a genuinely bad person, Kevin Spacey, get all the slate he needs. I don't give a shit. The actor Kevin Spacey is a messed up dude, but the actress who plays Echo, she is not Echo. So I just find it silly, and that's not just in the case of her. That's with like any actress or actor, because I see it all the time and it's ridiculous. James MC, what do you think will be the perfect ending to the 100? Going to be a lot of the 100 questions, but I like that because the 100 is airing at the moment, so it makes sense. But the perfect ending, wow. Raven to be happy. Like Raven needs to have a happy ending. Clark, hopefully to be happy, but maybe she should sacrifice herself because she's done a lot of killing and murdering. So maybe it'd be cool if she had like did a sacrifice at the end. Also bike outside. Maybe if she did like a sacrifice at the end, that'd be really cool. Murphy needs to stop doing this kind of good, bad, good, bad, good, bad, and just stick to one or the other. I don't care which it is at this point. He just needs to stick to one or the other. So that for Murphy as well. James again, who do you think will die in season 6 of the 100? As of recording this, spoiler for the 100 season 6 episode 9, but we did just lose. Well, actually, if you watch the episode, you know who we just lost. I won't even spoil it. You know who we just lost if you watch season 6 episode 9, so that was quite a big death. And that was actually a pretty well done death scene. Cell wasn't really vibing with that storyline at all anyway. So that one, as of Josephina will probably die. Actually, I don't know. Maybe. Main characters, I don't see any main characters dying this season, to be fair. Like, I think Josephina's dad might die, J.L. Bourne, which I think is an utter waste because he's actually such an interesting character. Maybe Octavia? I think maybe Octavia. I think out of everyone, she'd be the next one to go, to be honest. Because, I don't know. I don't really know what they can do with her at this point. We'll wait and see. I think Bellamy, Clark, Murphy will be definitely okay. And Raven, I think they'll be fine. So it's just really Octavia that one sure on. Who do you think should have been A instead of Cece? Some people were saying A was initially going to be... I forgot his name. The doctor guy. I forgot his name, the British doctor, but you know who I mean. And he would have been a much better choice, I think, because he actually has like this personality about him, whereas Cece did not. So I think anyone but Cece would have been good, honestly. I don't like Arya's dad. Anyone. Ella. Have Ella be A. That would make zero sense, but I mean, anyone but Cece. Cece was such a terrible choice. I hate... Actually, I like Pretty Little Lies at the moment. I'm on like 6B and it's actually okay. C-Note. So thanks for your questions, James. C-Note, do you think the 100 should end... More 100 questions. Do you think the 100 should end at season 7 with a 16 episode season to end with 100 episodes? No, I don't think they should end it on 100 episodes just for the sake of the title. That'd be kind of silly. They should end it in a way that feels natural. If 7 seasons feels like a natural place to end the show, like a really good place to end it, then yes, absolutely. But if it feels like there's more of a story to tell, then... And it would make sense that they did end of book 1 last season and then they just end it on season 7, like, because they're kind of hinting that there'll be multiple books. So I think this is a show that's going to go on for a very long time, which I'm not complaining about because at the moment, like I said, still good. So, C-Note, do you think Gustavo Fring from Breaking Bad is the best TV villain? If not, who do you think is? Gustavo Fring is one of the best TV villains of all time. As of for the best, I won't say he's my personal favourite TV villain. I really love Azula from Avatar. She's just so good. Joffrey, Ramsay, really great villains. I don't know, I'd really have to like think about that. Benjamin Linus from Lost is a very complex kind of villain, which I like. So he was really well done. What else we got? I guess you could say Norman Bates from Bates Motel is kind of a villain. So yeah, there's a lot of good villains. Gustavo Fring would definitely be up there. I don't know who my actual all-time favourites though. Yeah. Adam, do you ever feel like you're too old for teen shows? I sometimes do. I don't think you can ever be too old for teen dramas. I understand that they're called teen dramas, so you have that as a genre, but if you are enjoying them and you get entertainment out of them, you're not hurting anyone by watching them, so I don't know. I'm just in the sense of if I'm enjoying it, then I don't really like. I enjoy Pixar films. No one ever questions if you're too old to watch a Pixar film. So even though they're technically for kids, so I don't know. I don't think you can ever be too old. Isabel, I don't think they can really be too old for the teen shows Joe watches. Shows that are like Nickelodeon or Disney, maybe, although that's subjective as well. But a lot of teen shows, the teens are actually played by adults who are Joe's age or older, I'm assuming. So it's not weird at all, in my opinion. A lot of people in their 20s and 30s still watch these shows. Yeah, that's exactly right. It's not weird. If you're not hurting anyone, if you're enjoying it, who really cares? I think it's more of a statement on people who judge other people for that stuff. Then it's just more like, well, you're just miserable. If you want to go out there and watch Blue Planet over and over again, be my guest. But, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to fanboy over teen drama romances like I do best, and I'm going to react to it until the day I die. So, because I do genuinely get comments like, "Why are you still reacting to teen dramas? Grow up!" And I'm like, "What do you sit and watch? EastEnders or like these shitty soaps?" I don't fuck off. Austin reacts. What has been your favourite show up to this date? And then someone said to react to or just in general. Then you replied in general. My favourite TV show of all time is Lost. So that, but I think technically the best TV show of all time is Breaking Bad. So Breaking Bad or Lost, whichever. Dozer, will you be taking a look at the Avatar comics before you start on The Legend of Korra? I think I might, because I wasn't going to, but a lot of people have said that I kind of have to read them. But genuine question, do you think it'd be okay to do the comics after Korra? Like, do I have to do them before Korra? Really, do I have to? Because I want to jump into Korra and I don't want to sit there reading the comics, kind of waiting on that. So we'll wait and see. But I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna bother. I'm sure they had a bit, and I will get around to it at some point. It's just a matter of when, I think. So. Oh, that's just someone recommending another channel. I want to know if you feel different in yourself now when you are a YouTuber, a semi-recognisable person, and if it has helped your confidence or make you more anxious. And if so, how? What would you have loved for a person to tell you when you started to get recognition? Sorry for 13,000 questions. I'm in the human behaviour field and love these things, and I love your channel. Genuinely very, very good question. Thank you, Nina. Don't ask as many questions like that as you want. I appreciate kind of different questions like that, so that's awesome. I never thought, when I started this, I never thought I'd ever get recognised or anything like that, so it's kind of weird when I've been recognised just walking around in public 3 times. One was just at my local corner, not this house, but the last place I lived at, is at the local corner shop. And then the other 2 times it was in London, when I was going to see BTS, and that was on the same day. It was really weird. And then it's been recognised multiple other times, but all of those times have been at scam conventions. So that kind of makes sense. And to me, it's so weird. It's so strange. I don't know. It doesn't make me anxious. It doesn't make me oh shit, what if someone recognises me when I kind of walk into these scam conventions. The first time it happened, I was genuinely just baffled that someone even noticed me, and I'm just forever grateful. I'm genuinely so grateful to everyone who comes up and says that they watch my videos or like the videos, or just anything like that. I don't know, I can't even point to words how it is strange. It's strange to me, but I'm very appreciative of it as well. I know without you guys and without, especially the patrons as well, without the patrons I wouldn't be able to do this full time, but without all the viewers and stuff, I won't even have this platform to just kind of talk on about TV shows anyway. So I am self-aware about it, that it, in the sense of it's all thanks to you guys. I do know that, but I don't know. What was the question? If it made me more anxious, does it help with my confidence? Confidence, I don't know. I think I've never really spoken this is a weird thing as well. I've never really spoken in front of crowds, but whenever I have to speak in front of a small group of people, Like when I'm doing like a group interview and I have to speak in front of a small group of people, my voice was shaking. I can't do it. Like my voice genuinely starts to shake. And this was recently. This was about 2 years ago. So it's about like, I've been doing reactions for about a year. Then I've been doing YouTube for about 4 years. So, and it's weird, but like I can speak to this camera knowing hundreds of people are going to watch this video, and I'm completely fine. Like I know, like it's so weird. Like I don't, my voice doesn't shake, and I'm more like I'm fine with it. But as soon as it comes to speaking to literally just 5 people, it was like 5 people, maybe a bit more than that. It was probably about, it was more like 20, 25 to be fair. I just couldn't do it. I was like, fuck. Like I could actually hear my voice shaking. So I don't know if it's helped with confidence. Maybe it would so now. Maybe if I did speak to a little crowd now, I'd be completely fine. Who knows? But yeah, whenever someone recognises me, it's just mad, and I'm just like, thank you. So yeah, I'm not anxious though. It doesn't make me anxious or nervous or anything like that. So it's really, yeah, good question though. I think I just wanted to go in a bit more on that one because I haven't really spoken about people coming up to me to say thanks about the videos apart from on Twitter, but it does genuinely mean a lot. So thank you. Another Scam convention in December as well. High on Scam Italy. See you there. And then final question, Jan, are you going to try to finish the Punisher reactions or have you finished the show by yourself? If so, what are your thoughts? I just completely lost track of that show. I'm kind of annoyed at myself because I was really enjoying season 2 of that, and then I just kind of stopped reacting. I kind of feel like I always do that with the Marvel shows. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll try and finish reacting to it one day. It's just because it's one of those things where I have so many shows on at the moment, and then I just take on new shows that I seem more intriguing to me at that time. They just kind of gets forgotten about. So, but if I won't react to it, I will definitely finish The Punisher because it's just a great show. So I can't say what I think of it because I haven't finished it. But yeah, thank you for all the questions, guys. Genuinely, some good questions there. And I'll ask another post probably in the next couple of weeks for the next Q&A in a month's time. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys, and check out that podcast down below like I said before. Hopefully you still enjoy these kind of Q&As. I know they're just a bit more chilled and no editing kind of thing, but I have fun doing them. So yeah, until next time, guys. Peace.